Hi, I'm Peter, Energy Efficiency Officer at the City of Newcastle. I'm here to help you interpret your electricity bill and get the best value for money from your energy retailer. Electricity bills can be divided into two billing types, bundled and unbundled. Businesses using less than 100 megawatt hours per year will usually receive a bundled bill, and this applies to the majority of small to medium businesses. Bundled bills combine the retail, network and other charges into one rate for each of your time of use or inclining block rates. If your business receives a bundled bill, there are three main things to consider. Are you getting a discount? Are you getting the best rates? And are you paying a peak capacity or demand charge? Let's look closer. Are you getting a discount? Negotiating a discount off either your electricity rates or your total bill is quite common. If possible, it's better to get a discount off your total bill. When comparing offers, just make sure you know what the final rate that you'll be paying is. A large discount with one retailer might look attractive, but their starting rates may be much higher. Are you getting the best rates? EnergyMadeEasy.gov.au is a website provided by the Australian Energy Regulator. This website helps consumers compare electricity rates offered by all retailers to small businesses. You may find that the rates you are paying with your current retailer are excessively high. If this is the case, you could either ask your retailer to match their competitors' rates, or you could consider changing retailers altogether. Are you paying a peak capacity or demand charge? Peak capacity or demand charges are applied to the maximum half-hourly kilowatt or kVA reading that occurred at your premises during a peak period over the 12 months prior to the bill being calculated. In other words, it's the largest amount of electricity required to power your business between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Monday to Friday over the last 12 months. This charge should only apply if your business uses more than 40 megawatt hours per year. It can be up to 1/3 of your bill, so it pays to do what you can to reduce consumption during peak times. Larger businesses which consume more than 100 megawatt hours per year will usually receive an unbundled bill. For unbundled bills, all retail, network and other charges associated with your electricity use are listed as a separate line item on your bill. Businesses receiving unbundled bills should consider three things: negotiating your contract, knowing when your contract expires, and managing peak capacity. Negotiating your contract. For larger energy users, you must negotiate your peak, off-peak and shoulder retail or energy rates in a contract with an energy retailer. When comparing different offers, make sure you're comparing the metered rate, including loss factors, so you have like-for-like comparisons. It's also a good idea to know what time of the day you use electricity in your business, so then you can go for the rates most suited to you. The more information you have, the better. Network rates and market charges are non-negotiable pass-through costs, but environmental charges will vary slightly between retailers. You should also consider what you are being charged for your metering, data and other charges, and whether you are paying a retail service or supply fee, as these can vary a lot between energy retailers. It's not uncommon for there to be large differences in charges between two businesses which have very similar electricity consumption. Know when your contract expires. It's a good idea to know when your contract is ending and start negotiating a new one 6 weeks or more before it ends. This gives you more time to negotiate and shop around. If you leave it too late, you can often end up paying more than you need to. Managing peak capacity. As discussed earlier, peak capacity refers to the largest amount of electricity required to power your business during a peak period over the past 12 months. While you can't completely eliminate this charge, if you can reduce your peak capacity, for example, by not running large machinery between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Monday to Friday, you will reduce the maximum load required at your premises and therefore reduce the amount that you will pay for this charge. If you have a kVA charge on your bill, you should also check if you have good power factor. More information about power factor is available on the Energy Hunter website, theenergyhunterscheme.com.au. Other considerations for both bill types. If you have more than one electricity account, it may pay to amalgamate your meters onto the one account. This could allow you to get a better rate by having a larger amount of usage on the one meter, and it could also reduce the amount of fixed charges that you are paying. you should check with your retailer to confirm that this will save you money and if there are any extra charges for doing so. In review, if you have a bundled electricity bill, there are 3 things to consider. Are you getting a discount? Are you getting the best rates? And are you paying a demand or capacity charge? The 3 main things to consider if your bill is unbundled are negotiating your contract rates, knowing when your contract expires, and managing your peak capacity, because understanding your bill can make a big difference.